The Breakfast Show.
With me, Felix B.
The African Prince.
Good morning and welcome to The Breakfast Show with me, Felix B, the African Prince. And that's how we open the show on an Amapiano tip with the music of Jay. And we are featuring the music of Jay today on The Breakfast Show. We will be having a conversation with Jay about his music and his influences and where he is taking his music later on the show. As usual on the show, we do have bite-sized crypto with Tawanda. We also have Joey in the kitchen as he shares with us a tip or two about a few things that we definitely need to have or do in our kitchens. And I'm super excited to be introducing a new segment called My Passion, My Career. And in this segment, I'll be talking to young people who are pursuing their passion and turning them into money-making careers. So you definitely want to tune into that. Awesome question and right on time. Let's jump straight to Joey and let's see what he's cooking for us in the kitchen. Joey, it's up to you.
Hi, African Prince. Sesame seeds have been found out to have high lignans, and lignans are plant compounds which are very high in antioxidants, which have been found to fight cancer and improve your health overall. There was a study done in Iran in 2010 and 2011 where they tested 25 infertile men who had a low sperm count, and they put them on a 3-month experiment where they included sesame seeds in their diet. And after the experiment, they found out that they had a very high sperm count. Overall, they found out that including sesame seeds is very good for men, especially if you're having problems with infertility. So yeah, do your research for all those guys who are having problems and try including sesame products in your diet, and I'm sure with the advice of a medical professional, it might go a long way in improving your sperm count. Thanks, African Prince.
Awesome stuff there, Joey. Remember, you can place your order and have your sesame oil delivered straight to you via our WhatsApp platform, +263 773 797986, or you can head on to our Facebook page at The Royal Experience MW.
The Breakfast Show.
With me, Felix B,
The African Prince.
Amandla peanut butter is a nutritious snack for all ages. Vana mai vanoda amandla, vana vachidya amandla, vana baba ne uko ingori amandla. Kwese amandla miyero yese iripo kusvika pama 20 liters. Amandla idovileli rimnandi sivili. Amandla chakudya chopatsa tsanzi ngati ichi. Amandla, a brand that you can trust.
Sorry, you have insufficient credit to make this call. Dial #179# now and get instant in-time credit.
Serandika kufonera, you never pick up. Ngodai ngungu phone up, ya pera mari.
Jay. How are you doing, my man? It's an absolute pleasure having you here on The Breakfast Show. I know it's been a long wait because of so many things that have been happening. Before we get into our questions and answer section, please do introduce yourself to the listeners out there.
Good morning, Salibonani, Njani, Maukapuanji. My name is Jay, and I'm from Harare, Zimbabwe. I'm a Afropop, alternative, contemporary singer-songwriter.
So seeing that you do all these genres, and you do them well, if I may add, who have been your influences, your inspiration? Where do you draw your creativity from? Which artists do you listen to, and which artists do you follow?
My inspiration, I get it from a lot of artists, but to be precise, growing up I used to listen to a lot of great hits coming from the likes of Oliver Mtukudzi, the likes of Chikoni Somaraire, the likes of Stella Chweshe, Beyonce, and a bit of the John Legends currently. So that's where I get my inspiration from, and going forward, I'm not limited to any genre. I can venture into anything.
For everything that you did to me, thanks a lot. All the good night, mufunge. I'll jump farabati, manicure, pedicure, everything I did for you.
The song Dun Dun Du that's playing in the background, what is the song all about? And is it a personal experience, or is it something that you witnessed? Tell us more about the song Dun Dun Du.
Dun Dun Du is a song which gave me hope. It's a song which gave me relief. Sometime back I was hate, but when I was hate, it's almost a while ago. I was still a tender boy back then, and I just decided to drop the song now because I'm now matured to understand what I was feeling back then and what was happening. So this heartbreak song, it was a prayer for me. It was a relief to me. It was something to give me hope that if this can't work, it is okay to move on. It is okay to step up and say, we are done and I'm moving on. So coming up with Dun Dun Du, it was quite an experience because on this one particular song, I worked with very amazing producers who produced the beats and inspired me since when I was starting my music. So Dun Dun Du, it is a lovely song for me, and I'm thankful that people are receiving it well, and I'm also thankful that it is touching someone also, wherever it goes.
Okay, and listening to your music and looking at your work, you can see the versatility in the way that you write and create and produce your music. Why is that important to display such a wide array, such a wide range of genres to the listeners out there? Is it strategy? What's the importance of being versatile in this industry?
Oh, my genre. My genre is not specialized, actually, because if you are a singer-songwriter, sometimes you got inspired to write a song, classic song. You can get inspired to write a marimba song. I can be inspired to sing even in Swahili. So I'm not limited to learn any language. I'm not even limited to mix my languages, to fuse African languages, to fuse international languages in my music career, because I would like to reach souls. I would like to reach beyond every nation, wherever the listeners are. I have to reach there. I have to inspire. I have to motivate in whatsoever I can. So you see, I'm a piano. In gospel, you see I'm a piano in a love song, you see I'm a piano in an Afro song, you see Afro pop, you see hip hop and R&B, because I'll be trying to be versatile, to mix it so that people won't be choosy. To those who are choosy, yes, you can choose, say, okay, on the album of Jay, on the EP of Jay, which one should I listen to? And I'll be delivering everything for everybody.
And before we let you go, Jay, any final word of advice or any final words to the listeners out there, be it upcoming musicians, be it aspiring musicians rather, or be it a young person who is just going through life out there? What advice can you leave us with?
To all my listeners and all upcoming artists who are trying to become good musicians one day, never give up on your dreams. Stay through your passion. There's one good man who once told me that stay focused to your will. Pray for your vision. Pray for your vision. Never miss your focus. If you do that, you may never know what tomorrow might bring. And it is very important to surround yourself with a company that can add value to your life, a company that can add value to your passion or your dreams. It's never too late. Keep on pushing, keep on praying, and plan for the big things. I thank you for the time that you've given me to share my life and experience. I'm Jay, out.
Thank you, Jay, for taking time out to have a chat with us. And thank you for the wonderful, awesome music that we are playing today. If you want to get in touch with Jay, on Facebook, he's Jay's Official. On Instagram, at Walter Johnson 9. On Twitter, at Walter Johnson 9.
Breakfast Show
With me, Felix B.
The African Prince.
Sanka wonchicha madiro, kundinye pera madiro, kundi fonyola madiro, Rosie. Wonchicha madiro, nye pera madiro, ochita madiro, madiro.
My passion,
My passion.
my career.
I'm so super excited to be introducing this segment of careers and professions right here on The Breakfast Show. So if you can please introduce yourself.
Well, thank you very much for having me on your show. I'm well known as Chef T Dana, but my actual name is Tanaka Dana. It's good to be on this show with the African Prince.
Awesome stuff. So you are a chef, and when did this passion begin? Why did you choose this particular profession? Was it because you've just been good at cooking, or it was one of the subjects that you had to do in school, or there's somebody that you look up to and you decided to follow that career path? What made you want to be a chef?
You know, it's like since I was young, I've always fell in love with cooking. So I'd cook at home, and we had at one point with this maid who used to make me cook my own egg. She'll sit there on a chair, watch me cook my egg so that I don't get burned. So like that also made me fall in love with more of it. And also with growing up watching TV shows like Hectic 99, watching Yo TV, the cooking shows in between the shows. So I would find myself saying, oh, I actually want to do that. And I would find myself experimenting in the kitchen, get in trouble with my mom for experimenting in the kitchen. But as growing up, going to school, there was not really a practical that allowed me to do that at my school. But then when I finished high school, went to college, I landed, I sort of like said, no, I'm never going to leave this because it's something that I'm in love with. And also when I worked in a food industry, when I decided to take a gap year after high school before went into college, also that passion of being in the hospitality industry, working with food and all that, that made me like interested in it more. You know, as growing up, you get into it. And here I am. I'm now a chef, a professional chef. I'm happy with what I am. It's got its ups and downs. I won't lie, but it's got its ups and downs.
Cool stuff. What are some of the, or should I ask, did you come across negativity like that? People judging you for wanting to be in the kitchen, for wanting to cook, for wanting to home manage. What other negativity did you come across whilst you were pursuing that particular career choice? How did you overcome it?
There is my mom's friend's daughter. She's a professional chef right now, but these are the things that she faced. When she said she wanted to be a chef, they said, why do you want to be a chef? Why not do something else different? You've got good grades, you've got this and that. She went for a different path, like she did marketing. But then when she got that independent of being herself, she decided to do what she always loved. So for me, I'm very privileged and I'm very lucky that my family was never those type of people who discouraged me for being who I wanted to be. They're always supportive, even no matter what you want to be. So a lot of people, yes, have faced that negative of being, oh, why you want to be a chef and all that.
Well, I'm glad that you didn't face any of that negativity and backlash that people always have by by judging choices that they know nothing about. And okay, fast forward, you made a move from Zimbabwe to South Africa. How do you differentiate between the two countries in terms of your career path, your audience, your clients, and your remuneration? I don't know, in all fairness, if you can, if you were to choose between the two, to say you are forever to be in this particular country, between Zimbabwe and South Africa, which country will that be?
Okay, there is a very, 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 very huge difference. Because when I got here, I thought I knew it all. But when you are here, you learn a lot of things that people, because you meet different people, you meet different types of chefs, you learn a lot of people. There are things that I knew, there are things that I learned from them, there are things that they're learning from me, like being here, being in this, in a different country from being in Zimbabwe and all that. So it's a very nice experience, I must say. But given the opportunity, I always say this, home is always the best. I could be on the next flight back home. If given the opportunity, I would be on the next flight being home, working home, close to my family. Yes, I do have family here, but you know, just that home. Well, Allah call me a mama's boy. My mom is in Zim, so I'm a mama's boy. I won't deny that fact. Being around my mom would be one of those things that she's one person I miss the most. So, given that opportunity, I would take it with no doubt, to be honest.
Alrighty, and final words from you. What can you say to that young man, to that young woman who wants to be a chef, who wants to pursue a career in culinary arts, and words of advice, stuff to look out for?
My last words to those who are like out there who want to be a chef, go for it. So long you've got the passion for it. It's not an easy road, but if you've got a passion for it, you will pull through. That's all I can say. Go for what you love, do what you love. And only being a chef, you can be a chef in many different ways. There's pastry chefs, there's sous chefs, there's all that. So whatever you're passionate about, discover that one thing you're very passionate about. Like find that path that you're good at. And it's not only that you have to say only think of culinary schools and all that. You can do it. You can do a basic, like you can do hospitality, alternate catering, you can do a cookery course, then you learn a lot from there. So it's not only the culinary arts. I know a culinary arts is very expensive, not many can afford it, but there's a way of doing what you want in a very cheaper way.
A great many thanks to you for the conversation. How can people get in touch with you if they want to maybe continue the conversation, and maybe if they have other questions that I didn't manage to ask you? How can people get in touch with you, even bookings and things like that?
Oh, well, people can check my Instagram. It's chef_T_Dana, DANA, or you can check Facebook. It's Dana by Events, because we also offer catering services, especially in Zimbabwe and also here in South Africa. But mostly my clientele base is based in Zimbabwe. I still have a team back in Zimbabwe which handles that. For the Zimbabwean catering services, you can contact us on +263 774 125 769. You can talk to Lynette Shumba. She will assist you in any catering services that you'll be needing in Zimbabwe. Also, my Zimbabwe number is still available as well, +263 778 906 577. You can also contact me on that, or email us at danabyevents@gmail.com. Twitter, it's at Chef T Dana.
The Breakfast Show
With me, Felix B,
the African Prince.
I've been trying to look for some work for some time. I've been hustling up and down, baby, for you. You never wanted together. All you ever wanted was money, compared to. What about me? What about us? What are you, bye-bye?
And remember, you can also be part of the show. Just hit me up on my WhatsApp platform, +263 773 797986. Or you can visit our Facebook page at The Royal Experience MW. Right about now, we jump straight into our bite-sized crypto with Tawanda.
So the best way to get started in the cryptocurrency space is to get informed, get educated. If you know someone who is already involved in the cryptocurrency space, take advantage of that person and get informed through them. And also do your own research in order for you to know the basic fundamentals of Bitcoin. This will help you to know what's possible and what's not possible. And also it will help you to understand altcoins, which are the cryptocurrencies which came after Bitcoin. Okay, so there are 3 or 4 ways that you can use to make money in the cryptocurrency space. Number 1 is to buy and hold. Buy a certain particular cryptocurrency, hold it longer enough in order for it to gain value, and then you can sell it and use your money. Cryptocurrency is a tendency of gaining value over time because of the demand and supply against its limited supply. Fiat currency, your US dollar, your rands, your puller, government, they keep on printing money, and it's causing inflation. But when it comes to cryptocurrency, we are going to have only 21 million bitcoins. Can you imagine that we are over 8 billion in this world against 21 million bitcoins? So as more and more people are getting informed and they want to adopt Bitcoin, the price goes high. So if you buy low and hold it long enough, it gains in value, you liquidate, and then you can spend your money. And then the second way to earn is to do trading. Buy cheap, sell high. People, they do that, but I don't do that. You have to be an expert in this area in order for you to be actually profitable. I would say 95% of commercial traders, they are making losses. So it's something that you have to master and do in order for you to make a profit. And then the third way is mining. So fiat currency like your US dollar, your rands, your pula, your kwacha is printed by the government. Fiat currency, paper money is printed by the government. And then they've got their own way of issuing it out into circulation. But when it comes to cryptocurrency, Bitcoin to be specific, it's produced into circulation or issued out into circulation through a process called mining. Okay, so mining is basically a process of solving mathematical problems or verifying transactions in the blockchain system and get rewarded for that. Okay, and this is not done by people, it's done by computers. So back then, before the competition was too stiff like now, people would mine using desktops and laptops at home. But now you need a supercomputer, which is expensive to buy, expensive to set up and to maintain. Not talking about the electricity fees, because it needs a lot of electricity. So people who want to get involved in mining, the best way to go is to rent computing power from companies which established mining facilities. There are a few companies which invested millions of dollars into setting up, cryptocurrency mining facilities, and then opened gates for ordinary people to get involved if they want. So basically what they do, they sell computing power. You go, you buy computing power from them. They give you a contract. For example, the company that I'm using, you purchase a Bitcoin mining contract, they give you 3 years. In these 3 years, they pay you each and every single day in the evening. Each and every single day for a period of 1,100 days. That's 3 years. So basically what you are doing, you are renting computing power from them. They take their share, you take your share every evening for 3 years. After 3 years, your contract is expired. If you want to renew, you can renew. That's basically 3 ways of making money in the cryptocurrency space. And then as these companies differ, the company that I'm part of, they have a network marketing approach to the business. Okay, that's where people are making more money, which means if you buy a mining plan, you are earning each and every single day for 3 years. But this is not where thousands are being made. And this is not where you can get your 24-hour from $100 to $1,000, which your scammers are always inbox you, telling you about, like these crazy profits. There is no such profits in mining. You are getting fractions of that particular cryptocurrency that you are mining every single day for 3 years. If it gains in value, good for you. Okay, but many people, they actually make more money through the network marketing side of it whilst they are doing mining. I think that's all I can say in this session because of time.
The Breakfast Show
With me, Felix B.
The African Prince.
It has been an awesome show today. Thank you to Jay for providing the music. Thank you to Joey for the cooking tip. Thank you to Tanaka, and thank you to Tawanda. Thank you everybody who have contributed into making this production. So from me, Felix B, up until next time, it's ciao.
Sankawachicha madiro, kundinya pera madiro, kundi fonyola madiro, Roxy. Ochicha madiro, kundi pera madiro, ochicha madiro. Kandi ona undi bunge, dichi chema zenendo, dichi kumbira rudopado, au chandiona. Erosi, dici chema zenendo, dici kumbira rudopado, au chandiona. Dici chema zenendo, dici kumbira rudopado, dici chema zenendo. Sanka wachicha madiro, kundinya pera madiro, kundi fonyola madiro, Roxy. Ochicha madiro, nya pera madiro, ochicha madiro.